Hi, happy Chinese New Year 2021, and it's the year of the ox this year. So I'm going to show you how to make some easy vegetarian spring rolls. Okay, I've just got a selection of vegetables here. So some mushrooms, courgette, carrot, coloured peppers, spring onion. So whatever vegetables you've got in the fridge, by all means use them up. You can add bean sprouts, pak choy, sweet corn, things like that. Okay, so I'm just going to, you need to cut everything really small. So I'm going to chop these spring onions into really fine dice. Straight into my pan. I've got some red pepper here, and again into fine dice, which is small squares. A bit of yellow pepper as well, because I like to eat in colour. Makes it more appealing. You get lots of lovely vitamins in these spring rolls. Mushroom, finely diced again. These are all soft vegetables. If you're going to use hard vegetables like the carrot, I'm going to grate it and it will cook quicker. Carrots. And I'm just eyeballing it and doing about equal quantities of all the vegetables. This is courgette. And then pop it all in your pan together. Just put the hot plate on. So I'm just going to put a drizzle of vegetable oil. So we're just going to soften these just to cook the filling. I'm going to add a little bit of Chinese 5-spice. Give it that authentic taste. I'm not going to add any salt because I'm going to add some soy sauce. So a dash of soy sauce and that lovely hoisin sauce as well, or oyster sauce, one of those ready-made sauces that you put in your stir fry. So just gently soften your vegetables on your hot plate. Just so they cook through. You can also add a little bit of ginger if you like, fresh ginger and garlic. Just have a little taste. just cook that off for about 5 minutes till it's nice and soft, and I'll show you how to assemble the spring onion. Hi, so my spring roll filling is cooled now. I'm just going to add a little bit of chilli to it because I'm going to give it a little bit of a kick. So this is just the ready-made chopped chilli, and give that a stir. So I'm using filo pastry. You can buy the spring roll wrappers if you like, and I've just cut them into, I'm going to make some small ones, so I've just cut them into nice oblong shapes. So you could use melted butter if you like, or I'm just using a beaten egg, okay, to seal them. So a little bit of egg around the edges. Don't put too much filling in, otherwise it will pop out. So about that much, and then start rolling them into spring rolls. You roll them halfway up and just press the edges. A little bit of egg wash just to seal them, fold them in. And then roll them all the way to the end. A little bit of egg wash to seal. And there's my spring roll. A little bit of egg on top. I'm going to sprinkle them with sesame seeds. So I'll continue with the rest. So I'm going to bake those at 200 degrees C for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're golden brown. Hi, I'm just going to make an easy sweet chili sauce. It's like a dipping sauce that we can dip our spring rolls into. So I've got in here a little bit of grated ginger and a little bit of grated garlic, okay, and just going to put in here, this is not healthy eating, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 2 of the Chinese rice wine vinegar, or white wine vinegar if you've got it. 1, 2, and a tablespoon of water as well. I'm just going to put that on my heat. Stir the garlic and the ginger into the sugar. So, a few chili flakes. You can use fresh ginger if you like, fresh chili if you like. And this is just a jarred chili, so it's going to be quite spicy but sweet at the same time. So it looks like that. So bring this to the boil. Just going to add a little bit more water just to make a little bit more sauce. And then what I've got in here is just a couple of teaspoons of corn flour and water, and we call this a corn flour slurry. Okay, and this will kind of just thicken it up slightly. So you just add enough to get a nice thick dipping sauce. I'll just add 1 teaspoon first. Give it a stir. It's looking a bit orangey in colour, which is fine because you can add in the corn flour, which will make it a little bit paler. So if you want to make it a little bit redder, just add a little bit of edible food colouring. Goes a bit pinky. So again, I'm going to add another teaspoon corn flour slurry. And just wait for it to thicken up and just cook it out till it thickens. And that's ready. And here's my homemade sweet chilli dipping sauce. So my spring rolls are out of the oven like that, and my sweet chilli sauce has cooled down. It's solidified nicely. I had a little bit of mixture left over, so I thought I'd make like a samosa shape. So you just, with your piece of filo pastry, you just fold it into a triangle and then egg wash it down like that, like that. You get like a samosa shape, triangle shape. So happy Chinese New Year.